Welcome to the Chris Willis University of North Alabama Football Review. Here are your hosts, Jeff Hodges and UNA head football coach Chris Willis.
Hello and welcome to Week 8 of the Chris Willis Show in University of North Alabama Football. I'm Jeff Hodges along with UNA head football coach Chris Willis. And Coach Willis, the UNA Lions going on the road for the fourth time this year. 3 of those times you played a nationally ranked opponent. This one, 4th ranked Kennesaw State, and a team with a triple option. I mean, a lot of things going against you there, different things. You also had a player who had his girlfriend pass away the day you were about to travel. So a lot of adversity there, but your team really came out, fought hard. You came out on the short end of a 41-17 score, but you were in it all the way to the end, fighting and playing hard.
Yeah, once again, I'm proud of my team. We haven't shown any quit with a 2-6?
Yep.
2-6 record. It's been a long season. Can't keep up with all of it, but this the fight's been there. And yes, you're right. The night before we received some bad news. Cortez Hall, longtime girlfriend, I think been together 4 or 5 years. She had passed in a car accident, and that was tough. Anytime you lose anybody within your organization, your family, it's hard on everybody. And so we had to make some adjustments there. He's a big part of our team, and I thought we came out and we fought hard against a very good football team. They do a great job at what they do. They're a playoff caliber team. But each year, or right now in this transition, we're learning. We went out to Montana and played what we feel like's the best. Now it's Kennesaw State, who's one of the best, and Jacksonville State, who's ranked 18th in the country. And you learn from all these teams, just like we did North Dakota State last year, and how you're going to recruit and how you're going to move forward with everything. So this is, we want to win the games, but we're also taking notes and learning from all this, everybody from top to bottom.
We're going to talk about the actual game in just a minute and some highlights, but let's just talk about the preparation a little bit. I know you had a guy, Demetrius Kirk, moved over from defense to offense to help your team prepare for the option, and he did a great job. He's your scout team offensive player of the week this week.
Yeah, he played he was option quarterback in high school. He was a scout team defensive player, and we moved him over, and he did a good job for us. And it's hard to simulate those cut blocks. We changed the defense at halftime. I thought it helped us a little bit, but it was just too much to overcome. They do a really good job. They got a lot of good team speed, and I see that team going a good little ways in the playoff again. I don't know if they're as good as last year's Kennesaw State team, and that's no disrespect to Coach Bohannon and his team, but they're a good football team. And I also want to say that was nice of him to go on social media and he told me at the end of the game when we shook hands he was going to pray for our team and for Cortez and the young lady's family. So that was awful kind of him.
We'll take a quick break and we'll have more Lion football for you after this.
Time, a precious commodity. It marches on, ready or not. And no matter how hard we try, we can't get it back. It's important to invest your time in your most precious asset, to make time for life's big decisions. At TVA Community Credit Union, our electronic services help you spend most of your time doing things that matter most. TVA Community Credit Union, high quality for what matters most.
Finish more projects with less. Lose the hose, the compressor, and gas cartridges. You don't need them. Experience total fastening freedom, brought to you by the Pro Preferred brand of nailers with Hitachi's line of 18-volt lithium-ion cordless nailers. They're powered by Hitachi's new compact 3 amp-hour battery that delivers all the power you need with half the weight you'd expect. And the compact 3 amp-hour batteries are compatible with all Hitachi 18-volt slide-type lithium-ion power tools for even more flexibility. Tool-free features like depth of drive, sequential or bump fire modes, and an integrated belt hook make these Hitachi cordless finish nailers convenient to use. Hitachi's 18-volt lithium-ion cordless nailers shoot more nails per charge, deliver quick response time in between drives, and consistently set nails flush, even at an angle. They're backed by Hitachi's lifetime lithium-ion tool warranty for ultimate peace of mind.
Alabama's got the best in luxury hotels and golf, and the numbers to prove it. Number 1 out of all 333 Marriotts for golf, the Marriott Shoals Hotel and the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail at the Shoals. Number 2 out of all Marriotts for spa, Marriott Shoals Hotel and Spa. Luxurious rooms with a view of the Tennessee River, plus 2 world-class golf courses ranked in the top 10 nationally. Call 1-800-949-4444 today to book your reservations at the Shoals.
Barkeep, Bud Lights for everyone.
Actually, I prefer an ice mead.
Barkeep, Bud Lights for everyone and a mead.
Is it autumnal?
Bud Lights for everyone and 1 autumnal mead.
Is it malty and full-bodied? Because I like malt.
Cancel that mead.
Bud Light, for the many, not the few.
Welcome back to the Chris Willis Show. Coach Willis, going into the game, you decided to make some changes, try to spark your team a little bit. One of those was at quarterback. You gave Blake Deaver, a junior transfer, his first start. He's just seen very limited action. And, I mean, he looked like a genius coming out of the gate. Led a touchdown drive on the first possession. Played a great first half, got you 17 points on the board.
Yeah, I thought offensively they did a good job of managing the game with him and gave him some easy throws. Their defense allowed us to throw a lot of quick throws out in the flats, and I thought Blake had a great week of practice. He embraced the opportunity. We made that decision after the last game that we were going to go with him and give him a chance, and it's a tough call because Christian Lopez has been our quarterback now for 17 straight games, I believe it was, and you know, we're not forgetting about Christian. It's not that we've completely made this move and that's it. We're going to see moving forward and how we're going to use the quarterback. But I did think Blake, he came out and he played a good football game for a guy that's been standing on the sidelines all season long. He led us down the field and gave us an opportunity.
You scored a touchdown right out of the gate. You got a defensive stop. They were finally able to get a couple of scores and take the lead, but then you came right back, had another long touchdown drive, and were able to take the lead back 14-13 there in the second quarter.
Yeah, and that was to me the point of the game where, okay, we've battled back. We can show we're going to stay with you today. This is going to be a dogfight, but we needed to get that stop, and we just couldn't get enough of them defensively. It wasn't a lack of effort. Those coaches and players were on the sideline. They were trying to come up with different creative ways, and you know, an option offense, you can throw anything you want at them. They've seen it all. They know what they're going to do. I was part of one that was able to win a national championship when I was at Delta State. It doesn't matter what look you give us. If you're an option team, you've got an opportunity to run a play to either side. And they were getting the perimeter early, had a lot of speed. We ended up fixing that somewhat, and then they came back with the quarterback ducking underneath us. We over pursued, and you know, and they got us blocked and got us on the ground. You can't stop option laying on the ground.
And then Joe Gurley, credit to Joe, 43-yard field goal, made it 20-17 late there in the second quarter. What really hurt you, I guess, was they were able to go about 70 yards in 4 plays right there before the half and get a late score.
Yeah, that was, you just hit on it. The main play of the game was them scoring before half, and then they got the ball to start the second half. 2 quick scores, and that's kind of what put us behind.
Time to now look at your first half highlights, brought to you by First Metro Bank.
Nicholas Jones will kick for Kennesaw State. Big South football starts right now on the UNA Lions Sports Network. The kick to Andre Little will sail out of bounds. 1st and 10 from the 35. Ball on the right hash. Quick screen out left to Little. Little behind some blockers across the 40 up the left seam. He's finally tackled by a host of Owls. He's still moving the pile. That'll be close to the first down. 2nd and 1. A handoff. No, Deaver keeps it. Throws left. Completes a pass to Boykin into KSU territory. And Bird goes in motion right to left. Deaver play action fake. Dumps it out to Bird on the right side of the field. Runs into his blockers at the 43. Spins to the 45. Tackled at the 44 from the 36-yard line. High snap to Deaver. Play action fake. Throws out left wide open. It's Little in space at the 25. He's up to the 20. Hesitates. Caught from behind at the 15. Deaver from the gun. 1st and goal from the 4. Hands off to Humphrey. Running up the middle. Humphrey at the 4. Humphrey at the 3. Lunges for the end zone. Touchdown North Alabama. Terrence Humphrey plunges into the end zone. Peavy's hold is good. Gurley's kick is on the way. It is all good. The Lions were perfect on that drive. North Alabama leads it 7-0. Bronson Ricksteiner, the fullback. It's a pass play on 1st down. David rolls out right under pressure. Scans down the field. Takes a shot. Has a man open. It comes up short. KJ Hancock falls incomplete. Low jerseys. Reed goes in motion right. He takes the pitch right. Tries to stretch it out. He's across the 35. Tackled right at the sticks. B. Lyman. Everybody split out wide to the left. Deaver throws a quick pass out left, has a man at the 20. Jukes back up at the 25, tackled at the 30. A TVA Community Credit Union first down. And David opens up to run the option right. Pitches out to Fricklin out wide right. Crosses the 30. He has the first down across the 35. Spins out of a tackle at the 40. Finally, Will Evans and company bring him down. Rex Steiner, the fullback. It's Reed opening up right. Daniel pitches out wide right. Nobody has Terry. He crosses midfield up to the 35. Second and 1 right here from the 31. A pitch out wide left. Here's Terry trying to stretch it out. He's at the 20, the 15, the 10. Near boundary, runs into 2 UNA defenders, carries him shy of the pylon. David under center, Outlaw the fullback. David will run it behind his right guard, walks into the end zone, touchdown, Kennesaw State, the Owls. An extra point away from tying this one up. Good hold. Good snap, and the extra point is blocked. Jalen Dredd trying to scoop it up. The ball is still loose. North Alabama blocks it. I did not see who ran through to block it, but North Alabama will maintain the lead. $1:55 to play in the first quarter. Don't panic, Lion fans. We're still leading the number 4 ranked team in the nation 7-6. Deaver under center, 1st and 10 from the 25. Quick throw out left to Boykin behind the line of scrimmage at the 20. Jukes to the 30. Carries it up at the number. Down and 10. First down to get is across the 45. Deaver's pressure comes. Steps up, and he'll be wrapped up and sacked. 2nd and 6 from the 44. Terry motions left. They'll run the option left. Pitch out to Terry, sprinting out wide. He's at midfield. Jalen Dredd tackles him at the 45. Motion man to the right. They'll run the option right. David pitches it out wide right to Fricklin. The senior at the 40. He's at the 35. Near boundary. Spins out of a tackle at the 30. Tries to juke out of another. Wallace Cowens takes him down. Terry goes in motion to the left, the option left. David keeps it across the 10, cuts back right at the 5, runs through an arm tackle. 4, 3, 2, 1, touchdown, Kennesaw State. The extra point try. This time it's up and in. Kennesaw State takes their first lead of the ball game, 13-7 our score. 12:03 to play in this first half. Blake Deaver on first down, wants to throw right, opens up, connects with Bird. Bird jukes away from a tackle at the 35-yard line. He's still going, dancing around, and Little flank him to the left. Bird and Boykin to the right. Deaver to throw on 1st and 10, rolls to his right, throws back. Avery Moats has his first career catch for North Alabama at the 2. Deaver from the right hash has Humphrey, the running back. Hands off to Humphrey, no, keeps it, throws that left to Boykin. Boykin at midfield, has a block, carries the defender to the 45, near boundary, slung down at the 40. The Wild Lion, Terrence Humphrey in the Wildcat, pitches forward to Howell. Howell, the redshirt freshman, carries it across the 35, still going to the 30, spinning around. He's down to the 28-yard line. Little will stop in the left wing slot. Play action fake. Deaver wants to go deep, has Humphrey wide open out of the backfield at the 10, sprints down the far boundary to the 5, to the 4, to the 3. Touchdown, North Alabama. Terrence Humphrey, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game. Good snap, good hold, the extra point. It is all good. New score in Kennesaw. North Alabama 14, Kennesaw State, the number 4 ranked team in the nation, 13. Handoff to the fullback Glover, running to the 40. He's hit hard by Judge Dredd. Terry goes in motion left. They'll run the option left. Pitch out to Terry out wide left at the 35-30. Has the first down to the 25. He's at the 20. Finally tackled by Jalen Dredd at the 15. David sets the offense. 4 on the play clock. Opens up right with the option. Pitches out wide right to Fricklin. Fricklin at the 15. Cuts up at the 10. He's at the 5. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. A 17-yard touchdown run from the senior Kevin Fricklin, and the Owls go back on top. Good snap, good hold. The extra point is up and good as well. 4:58 remaining in the first half. Kennesaw State 20, North Alabama 14. Little goes in motion to the near side. Play action fake. Deaver opens up, wants to go deep, airs it out for Boykin. Boykin at midfield, holds it in with a defender on his back. 3rd and 3 right here. Howell goes in motion. It's a trick play. Pitch back to Deaver. Deaver wants to throw. Throws down the field to Howell at the 30. He has the first down inside the 25. A TVA Community Credit Union first down. The trickery. Underwood to snap. PV to hold. Everything's good. The kick is on the way. And it's all good. Joe Gurley from 43 yards. North Alabama tacks 3 points on the scoreboard. David under center, takes the option right, pitches out wide to Terry. He's at midfield, near boundary at the 40, knocked out of bounds. David under center, motion man to the right. The quick toss out right to the 30. He's trying to stretch it out wide, cuts it up in between the numbers, the 20, the 15, the 10, into the end zone. Kevin Ficklin, another long touchdown run. Hard carry on his last one. The extra point is on the way. And it's good. Kennesaw State out in front of North Alabama, 27-17.
Welcome to Bellamy Florence. We are open and we couldn't be more excited to have so many call us home. Spaces are available for immediate move-in. Come in and visit us at our brand new clubhouse for details on how you can make us your home this semester. Our community is located near the campus of the University of North Alabama. Living here, you'll be a part of the most technologically advanced apartment community, fully loaded with smart home technology. We can't wait to see you. Bellamy Florence, 150 Bellamy Place in Florence. Call 256-298-9080.
Time, a precious commodity. It marches on, ready or not. And no matter how hard we try, we can't get it back. It's important to invest your time in your most precious asset, to make time for life's big decisions. At TVA Community Credit Union, our electronic services help you spend most of your time doing things that matter most. TVA Community Credit Union. High quality for what matters most.
TNT Fireworks is a proud sponsor of UNA Lions football and the Coach Chris Willis Show, and wishes them luck in their Division I transition. TNT Fireworks has fundraising opportunities available for your nonprofit organization or group, earning high profits in a short period of time selling TNT quality products. Call us today or visit us on the web at tntfireworks.com. And remember, if it's not TNT, it's not fireworks. Roar Lions.
Hey friends, I'm Gene Solings. Are you looking for a place to watch the next big game? 306 Barbecue and Back Alley Sports is your spot. 306 has 30 HD TVs where the big game is always on. And Back Alley is a sports bar where the food matters. 306 Barbecue features fresh, off-the-pit barbecue along with all of your game time favorites. 306 Barbecue and Back Alley Sports where the food matters in historic downtown Florence.
Barkeep, Bud Lights for everyone.
Actually, I prefer an ice mead.
Barkeep, Bud Lights for everyone and a mead.
Is it autumnal?
Bud Lights for everyone and one autumnal mead.
Is it malty and full-bodied? Because I like malt.
Cancel that mead.
Bud Light, for the many, not the few.
And welcome back to the Chris Willis Show. Coach Willis, the Lions down 27-17 at the half. You come out in the second half. You had a couple of good sustained drives, but you couldn't put any more points on the board, and you were able to get down close a few times. But really, the running game was taken away from you again. You couldn't move the ball that way, but you used a lot of trick plays and some different formations to move the ball.
Yeah, you know, they did a good job coming out. We knew this defense was good, and they did a good job of coming out and trying to take away what we were getting in the first half, and we missed on some throws. Actually, Blake had a couple of plays there in the second half. I thought we missed on the throw, and you know, defensively, we're going right back out there again. And you know, I think we won the time of possession in the first half, but we lose it in the second half. And once, you know, it's one of those deals. This is not the type of offense to lose time of possession to. You're asking your defense to do a lot, and it was hard enough to come up with some stops, even though I did think we played better defensively.
Just talk about the physicality of your team. I mean, you guys really came out and got after them, especially Wallace Cowens, Devontae Tolles. Those guys, I mean, they were taking some blows too, but they were giving some. Yeah, Wallace played a heck of a game, him and Tolles, you know, and that's a sign of the type of players we got to have. You know, those are some Division I talented players there that were really getting after it, and they were having trouble blocking those guys. But we got to get more of those. It's all about those Jimmys and Joes, and we just struggled getting inside and out on the ball. They really did a good job. I knew they were good at it, but they did a really good job of putting us down. If they hit us in that inside thigh and that knee, and to the point that we had guys going down left and right. They would come back in, though. A lot of these guys would come off. They needed a play or two. They'd come back in. It was no quit on them. Terrence Humphrey had a touchdown run. He also had a touchdown catch. But some other guys ran really hard. Jawan Howell had a couple of big plays for you. Jackson Carson continues to run hard. Yeah, all three of those running backs have done some good things. We're not getting enough push in the run game, and that's something we're going to have to address in offseason in recruiting. Blake Deaver finished the game 23 of 32, one touchdown pass, 261 yards. He did throw one interception. It was on a fade in the far corner. Yeah. Great play by their player to pick that one off. Yeah, I thought Boykin Dexter could have gone up and challenged it a little bit more. I think the ball, talking to Blake, he was throwing a wet ball. It slipped on him a little bit. He underthrew it, but great play by their guy.
I was proud of Blake. You know, it's not easy to stand over and just watch and watch and game after game, practice after practice. You know, if you want to ask anybody how that feels, ask Jacob Tucker. He did it for a long time here, and he finally got his call. And so, you know, I was proud of Blake to come in. That's not an easy situation. All eyes are on him, and we're going to see how it goes this week and make another decision on that position. But you know, it's hard not to give him another opportunity after playing like he did.
Here come your second half highlights, brought to you by First Metro Bank.
Joe Gurley kicks off left to right, an end-over-end kick. Terry will get underneath it from the 1 on the right side. He'll bring it up at the 15-20 right side. Explodes to the 25, still going at the 30. Jukes across the 35. David very calmly and coolly gets underneath center. Motion man to the right, hands off to Rex. Steiner, no, he keeps it running right off right tackle. Cuts it up at the 45-yard line. First and 10 from the UNA 38. Option right this time. David will keep it, pitches it out right. Last second to Reed. Reed at the 35, out wide to the 30 in front of the UNA sideline. Running up the far boundary to motion man to the right. Handoff goes to Rex Steiner. He's at the 30, has the first down. Ankle tackle at the 25. David will plunge behind the left guard. Stood up, driven back. A first down stop for North Alabama. Willis Cowens from the left hash. Motion man to the right. This time he'll try the right side. David cuts it up behind his right guard. The right side, the right time. Touchdown. His third rushing touchdown. The Owls go up 33-17. An extra point away from doubling up the Lion. The snap, the hold, the kick. It's all good. Deaver, first play of the second half, will be a throw right to Little. At the 30, cuts back towards the numbers where he's slung down. David back to pass, straight drop back, under pressure, back pedals, wrapped up, breaks away, rolls to the left, eyes down the field, being chased, and he's brought down from behind. Devontae Tolles with the sack. Second and 15 from the 41 now. Deaver looks right, comes back left on the snap, throws underneath to Carson, steps out of a tackle at the 45, up to the 50, up the far boundary. Second and 9 now from the 23, 1:22 to play in the third quarter. Option right, Murphy keeps it, fakes the pitch, cuts it up across the 25. Jalen Dredd with a big stick. They drive him back a couple of yards. First and 10, Deaver on the snap. Hands off to Carson. Jukes out of a tackle. He's at the 30. Jukes out of another at the 35. He's loose at the 40. Middle of the field at the 50. Zigs back into Kennesaw State territory. We'll get the official carry on that after this play. First and 10 again. Back to Carson. Runs it to the 40. Middle of the field. Cuts it back left, and he slips on the wet grass. Play action fake. Deaver, man behind him, throws back the screen to Carson behind the line of scrimmage. Explodes forward, tripped up in the backfield as he crosses the 35. Two receivers to each side on 4th and 15. Under pressure, steps up, throws for the first down. Deflected out of the hands of Jacoby Bird. Kennesaw State working to the right from the 28 on 1st and 10. Murphy keeps it. Option keeper running right across the 20. Jukes back at the 15. He's at the 10, middle of the field, being chased from behind. Kendrick Haynes tackles him at the 5. Murphy, quarterback plunge, up the middle. No signal, there it is. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Extra point try is on the way. North Alabama's blocked one today. They won't block that one. It's up and in. 41-17 our score. 8:57 to play in the fourth. First and 10 from the 40. The first down to get his midfield. Deaver, straight drop back. Throws right again, looking for Little. Has it at midfield. Spins away from a tackle. He's at the 40 on the far boundary. Cuts back up at the 30. Down to the 30-yard line on 3rd and goal. Will throw for it. For the end zone. Left side. Dexter Boykin in traffic, and it might have been intercepted. And it was in the end zone, an interception for Kennesaw State. The clock strikes 0. Final score, Kennesaw State 41, North Alabama 17.
Welcome to Hometown Market, where we have daily specials throughout the store. Check out our fresh produce and meat department, where there's a butcher on hand to meet your special requests and needs. Here at Hometown Market, we appreciate our customers. Hometown Market, 1421 Northwood Avenue in Florence.
Hey friends, I'm Gene Solings. Are you looking for a place to watch the next big game? 306 Barbecue and Back Alley Sports is your spot. 306 has 30 HD TVs where the big game is always on. And Back Alley is a sports bar where the food matters. 306 Barbecue features fresh, off-the-pit barbecue along with all of your game time favorites. 306 Barbecue and Back Alley Sports where the food matters in historic downtown Florence.
TNT Fireworks is a proud sponsor of UNA Lions football and the Coach Chris Willis Show, and wishes them luck in their Division I transition. TNT Fireworks has fundraising opportunities available for your nonprofit organization or group, earning high profits in a short period of time selling TNT quality products. Call us today or visit us on the web at tntfireworks.com. And remember, if it's not TNT, it's not fireworks. Roar Lions.
Welcome to Bellamy Florence. We are open and we couldn't be more excited to have so many call us home. Spaces are available for immediate move-in. Come in and visit us at our brand new clubhouse for details on how you can make us your home this semester. Our community is located near the campus of the University of North Alabama. Living here, you'll be a part of the most technologically advanced apartment community, fully loaded with smart home technology. We can't wait to see you. Bellamy Florence, 150 Bellamy Place in Florence. Call 256-298-9080.
Alabama's got the best in luxury hotels and golf, and the numbers to prove it. Number 1 out of all 333 Marriotts for golf, the Marriott Shoals Hotel and the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail at the Shoals. Number 2 out of all Marriotts for spa, Marriott Shoals Hotel and Spa. Luxurious rooms with a view of the Tennessee River, plus 2 world-class golf courses ranked in the top 10 nationally. Call 1-800-949-4444 today to book your reservations at the Shoals.
Welcome to Hometown Market, where we have daily specials throughout the store. Check out our fresh produce and meat department, where there's a butcher on hand to meet your special requests and needs. Here at Hometown Market, we appreciate our customers. Hometown Market, 1421 Northwood Avenue in Florence.
Welcome back to our final segment of this week's Chris Willis Show. Your Brink Apartment player of the game for this week, defensive lineman Willis Cowens Jr. from Conyers, Georgia. Willis had a great game, 10 tackles in the game, 2 tackles for loss, but he was really in their backfield all day, pressuring the quarterback, making him make the pitch, and he's great performance for you.
He's been a good football player for us. He had a lot of family at the game, being he's a Georgia native. You know, that's a type of game they couldn't double team. If you notice in the last couple of games, he's been double teamed. That game, they couldn't double team him, and he was a problem. They ran away from him a lot. Glad we got him and glad he's back for another year.
The Lions playing Campbell this week. 3 of our previous opponents nationally ranked. Campbell and Monmouth, the 2 that are coming up, are the highest receiving votes in the poll. They're 6-1, riding a 6-game winning streak. It's going to be a tough game.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. They're 6-1. They finding ways to win tight games. So it'll be a challenge. This is a team that we played last year, the only team in the conference we were last year, and we went over their place and they beat us. So we'd like to repay the favor if we can.
You got 12 seniors you're going to recognize on Saturday in the pregame. Senior Day. These guys are part of the first Division I class. They're also the last group that was part of that 2016 team that made the Division II National Championship. So they've enjoyed success, but they've also helped you build for the future.
They have, and that's the group you feel for a little bit, going through the transition. They had to juggle both, and it's not been an easy year for them, but, you know, we've got some good guys in that group. KJ Smith, Christian Lopez, those guys, they understand what we're going through. Also part of that pregame ceremony is part of the 150th anniversary of college football celebration. We're going to honor the 7 all-decade teams that UNA's had over the last 70 years. We've already had about 60 guys notified, so they're going to be in attendance. So some of the all-time greats in UNA football are going to be here, and that'll be something cool for our current team as well. Yeah, I told our players in yesterday's team meeting about that, and they kind of perked up. It's always good to see people who did the same thing in the same locker room, same practice field, and hopefully I can get some of these guys to come speak to the football team on Friday night. Lions and Campbell kicking off at 1:30. Pregame begins at 1:10. Hope to see you there.